What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Retro, and I'm back with another video. And today I wanted to talk about a match that should have been talked about, well, probably was talked about a few months ago. Um, we really just need to touch on a lot of stuff involving this subject. You know, CM Punk and John Cena will be facing off at Night of Champions this Saturday, and I wanted to touch on how important this match is for me. Now, I never got to watch these two wrestle live. Like, the first time that I even known about these two wrestling was back when I was like 12 years old, playing my cousin's Xbox and seeing these two wrestle on WWE 2K16, if I'm not mistaken. This match has been very vital and very just needing of just happening for months going on this retirement tour that John Cena has going on. On top of that, CM Punk is the most formidable opponent for this whole retirement tour, considering the fact that, you know, John Cena set the stage for the pipe bomb for CM Punk. One of the most infamous moments of WWE history. Like, that set the blueprint for like superstars to really be themselves and really say how they feel on camera. Like, I want this for everybody. I feel this about everybody. I feel like a wrestler deep down has a pipe bomb that they want to release on the world, considering the fact that, you know, people don't really get to say how they feel on social media, and if they do, you know, they get censored for it, they get punished for it. And I like free speech more than probably anything in the world. So yeah, I really do like the whole idea of the pipe bomb, because, you know, we all have something deep down that we want to say about a certain company, a certain wrestler, a certain booking that they do wrong. Like, we all have something that we generally want to say about like certain people and just certain companies. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, WWE superstars and wrestlers around the world in general that are assigned to major wrestling promotions, they should do this at some point in their careers. And if we saw recently, we saw John Cena kind of recreate this. And he did this in a form where he mentioned Claudio, formerly known as Cesaro. He mentioned Nick Nemeth, formerly known as Dolph Ziggler. And he also mentioned Matt Cardona, who is formerly known as Zack Ryder in WWE. And the reason that he's done this is because John Cena supposedly buried these guys when they were up and coming talents in the company. And I wouldn't say that he buried them, I just said that he tested them. And to an extent, they didn't really live up to much. Like, I don't mean to say this in a more mean way, because these guys are all talented wrestlers, but they did not live up to what they were supposed to live up to. And that's not John Cena's fault, because John Cena has done this with a lot of wrestlers aside from those three. I can name a full list. I can make a full list on this screen right now of how many wrestlers that he supposedly buried. In overall, just like, people could say that he didn't give the time of day to and just wanted to bury him. But John Cena main objective is to, like, to make you look good. He's done this with plenty of other superstars. So if you don't live up to that, that's kind of your fault. Now, CM Punk. Obviously y'all know how I feel about CM Punk. I really don't like him as much. I think what he did by leaving the company and doing stuff like that was kind of bogus, and what he did in AEW was kind of bogus. But at the end of the day, I kind of learned to get used to him. I kind of learned not to dwell on the past as much, just because, you know, it is what it is at some point. Like, he fits in. But John Cena's kind of right about CM Punk. Like, he's a shell of what he used to be. He's not who he used to be. Like, he was so against going against the system, and so against, you know what I'm saying, not playing along with the sheep. He's that's been his thing so much at a point where, like, you're kissing ass more than I was back then. And I feel like that's the point that John Cena was trying to make. Like, you're basically doing what I did back when I gave you the stage for your pipe bomb. That's basically what John Cena was trying to get at. But CM Punk doesn't really see it that way. CM Punk sees it in a way where he feels like John Cena is corrupt by that championship. Hence the fact that John Cena took advantage of the situation at Elimination Chamber and did not hesitate at all to do this and put fucking CM Punk in that STF, and y'all remember he was saying I'm sorry, and I'm sure I don't need to play the clip, but yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about, because that's not John Cena. Like, we all know that's not the great John Cena we know, but at the same time, everybody in that position would have done the same thing. So let's kind of be clear about that. And then also, you know, he sold his soul to The Rock, and we all know like CM Punk isn't really good with The Rock or really friends with The Rock. And just like he feels like John Cena is not, he's not a part of what WWE is supposed to be anymore, and he feels like he needs to put it in to this title run. He feels like he's the one to do it. Now, I'm obviously going to do my predictions video tomorrow, but if you're a true fan of me, you know who my money is on, and you know who my favorite is. Now, back then, like, I definitely would have went for CM Punk if I knew his purpose, or if I watched WWE at the time, or if I have the mind that I have now to kind of evaluate things. But at the same time, I was a kid, so it really doesn't matter. But overall, this is a battle of just people in their positions. It's dark versus light. It's dark turned into light versus light turned into dark, in which John Cena was the light, now he's the dark, and CM Punk was looked at as the dark, and now he's the light. So I feel like that's the way everybody should feel about it. WWE feels that way about it, and now, like, that's what it is now. And yeah, but overall, this match is important to me because, you know what I'm saying, these are two guys who I've wanted to see wrestle live, in person or like online, for the longest time, because I never got to see it live. And you know, I never really got to really experience greatness. I never got to experience these two GOATs in front of me. Two people, I don't really care too much about me and CM Punk, but John Cena, I do want to meet him and stuff like that, and I will freak out. But yeah, overall, this match is really important to me. A guy that I really love and a guy that I really hate. Well, I don't hate that much, but I just don't like. But yeah, hopefully y'all understand the message of this video. And I hope you enjoyed what I had to say, rambling on. So comment down below what y'all think, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.